so I'm doing the devotional today, and I came across this passage from Exodus that reminded me of how when you ask God for help, He will provide, and He will surround yourself with a community that makes you feel like you're supported. So, Exodus 4:10 through 12 states, Moses said to the Lord, "Pardon your servant, Lord. I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue." The Lord said to him, "Who gave human beings their mouths? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight or makes them blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go, and I will help you speak, and I'll teach you what to say." At this time, Moses is speaking to God in a one-on-one setting. He was a former prince of Egypt, but he was being told to return to the place that he fled from. He ran away from Egypt after facing many issues. And he's filled with so much tension and anxiety after getting a seemingly impossible task from God. And he understood that it was a commandment. It was something that he had to do, and it wasn't something he could ignore. But he realized that he couldn't do it alone. He needed help. And of course, God provided. He surrounded Moses with the right words to say with the community. He found his siblings back when he went to Egypt. And this is only one story out of millions where God has come to the aid of his children when they least expected it or when they just simply asked for help. I mean, 1 Peter 5:7 states, "Cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you." And this is something that I feel has carried me through a lot of my most emotionally heartbreaking situations, times when I felt like life was a roller coaster, and even when I was just walking in between classes, just trying to send a quick prayer up to him and just to get some support to stay awake for my next class. I've just always placed my fears on him, and it's lifted so much weight off of me. So because his grace is unending, and it's something that I'm so thankful for every day, I know that God will find a way to provide, because he speaks to us when we're least expecting it. When it comes to just in the silence when you're praying to him, but also from the community that you surround yourself with. And when I first entered college, One Way was the first time that I had a reliable community that was around me, and especially with things like small group every week, with going to large groups when I could. I felt comfortable enough to begin sharing more things about my journey with Christ. It wasn't something that I kept to myself. I didn't feel like I was alone on this path anymore. And I realized that there's a beauty in sharing my struggles with others. And because they're going through the same things. We're a community and we're brothers and sisters in Christ, and Jesus calls us to aid each other through all the problems that we face. And Ecclesiastes 4:9 through 10 states, "Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up." And when I was in high school, I definitely felt that way. I didn't feel like I was getting enough growth spiritually than what I feel that I'm getting now in college. I felt like my relationship with God was more just between me and him. It wasn't something that I could share with others because I didn't have that confidence. And the more time that I spend at UT with One Way, the more time that I feel that my relationship with God has gotten stronger. It's something that I'm so thankful for, because I feel like if I fell down, there are other people to keep me accountable, and there's other people that will give me strength when I need it. And Galatians 6:2 says, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ." Because Jesus calls on us to help each other. And it's something that I definitely am keeping as a goal for myself, and I'm so thankful that One Way keeps it as a focus to help each other through small groups, through mentorship, through all of our large groups. And it's something that, as an incoming freshman, let me tell you, I'm so thankful for. And I just wanted to say thank you, One Way. Have a blessed day.